here first.
Yes. Okay. So let's just go over there. While I fix this electricals.
It wasn't well rated, that other thing, wishbone.
Okay.
I would like to make that.
All right. Follow me, please. Okay.
Sorry. I'm just trying to get this comfortable. All right. Can you hear me now?
I'm starting here because this is the English flag, English American flag, and I'm English. So as an immigrant, you know, the whole idea of the diversity of this country is very exciting to me. It's just a beautiful expression of harmony and coexistence of all the different people of the entire world. And when I first came to this country, it always impressed me how much people really identified with being American, but also identified with whatever country they came from. And a lot of my friends in high school would say, "Oh, I'm Irish, Scottish, Russian, or Italian, French, you know, German, whatever." So there was, I think, at that time, an idea of a melting pot. And so people would come and sort of blend into the culture. But what I'm trying to do with the flags is celebrate a new kind of harmony, which is not so much a melting pot as the idea of us all coming together and still retaining work and handiwork and the beautiful things that we bring to our culture here and to the world, the offerings, the delicious offerings that each culture, you know, has. So very quickly, we can just look at this wall here. You're welcome to just walk back and forth. I think you can hear me. This is Mexican papel picado. There's little flags that they put up for parties or for Cinco de Mayo. So I always try to choose things for the flags that are celebratory, that really express the beautiful gifts of the culture. Here's my mom, who embroidered this one over here, Patricia, and my dad. So here's Scottish. The wonderful thing about our, you know, our sort of tribal cultural background is, you know, we love to take things that identify our family, our community, whatever, and in Scotland they have the tartan plaid. Interestingly enough, plaids are cultural, musical cultural identity in lots of parts of the world, so that's a Scottish tartan. Over here is African. This is a print of a flag that's at the New Britain Museum of American Art, and it's made from African fabrics that have a lot of celebration about them, celebrating life and vibrancy and the fruits of the earth. Plus the cowrie shells, which are a sort of a form of currency. And then the flag, the actual flag, has these myrrh beads on the bottom, so it's really fragrant. It has really nice sort of perfumey fragrance about it. So let's go back down over this way and look at we have to do this quickly. Here is, I think, the first flag I made. It's either this one or the Scottish. I can't quite remember. This fabric is it's a head wrap fabric from in Nigeria. They wear these beautiful the fabric is wrapped beautifully and then splays out like a crown, like a goddess. And the fabric is interesting also because it's made in Switzerland for the Nigerian market. So it has a multiple diversity to it as well. So again, about celebration. And here, the Japanese, you saw that projected. It's the origami papers, and the cranes are. There's a story about the cranes that if you fold 1,000 cranes, you can make your wish and it will come true when you finish your 1,000 cranes. So this is the second flag I've made. I made a few practice cranes, and so I'm up to about 100, maybe 110 or so. So I'm gonna start folding a few more, make my wish, and fold a few more. And my wish is for perfect harmony in the world. So I'm working on that. The funny thing is, I practice and I've folded about 110 of those, and I still have to look at the directions step by step. It's really hard to remember. This would be a diversity flag. There's papers in there from France, England, let's see, Nepal, China, what else? Italy. Let's see, India, I think. I don't know, there's a whole pile of different papers. I've lost track of them. So we're going to head up the stairs now, or right here is an elevator if you prefer to take the elevator. Go this way? Okay, sorry.
Sorry, we'll go this way. Sorry.
Can you hear me now? These are just a sort of a mix, not together for any particular reason except the colors work nicely together. This one is Rajasthani, and Rajasthan is a particular corner of India up sort of very north and west. So it has a very mobile influence, and it's interesting because these colors very much are represented also in the Tuaregs, who are the people on the sort of African side, and then these people on the Indian side, and you can see very much of the similarity in the taste, the cultural taste, which is beautiful, because you can see how we've all moved all over the world, and much of these beautiful expressions, graphic expressions and colors. And this is Tibet, with Tibetan prayer flags, and the prayer flags, I cut them up and put them together to create the stripes. They just usually come in solid colors. And then the eyes are the eyes of Buddha. That's a flag from Jamaica, which has very much of the influence of the African diaspora as well, and some pot leaves for stars. And over here, I made most of them, and my mother's made a couple of them. So she embroidered one, knitted the Irish one, and is working on another one for Wales now. This is for Canada. And when I come up with the ideas of the flag, I'm trying to think of what is really celebratory of a country or a culture. For me, the sense of Canada, I think of it as being a place of vast and beautiful resources and natural resources. So that's why I chose to make it out of leaves and bark and little tiny pine cones from the hemlock tree. Here's from the Philippines. They have a beautiful tradition of bamboo furniture and bamboo goods there, so I chose that. This is for Native Americans. It's a skin, completely hand beaded. I did that myself. It took me a very long time, but it was really a delightful. It's really, working with your hands is just so nourishing and wonderful. So this is for gas.